Hi there, and welcome to Position 1 Power Equipment. My name's Adrian, and today we're going to be looking at this P6220C chainsaw. And in particular, we're going to be changing the spark pack. So after a bit of inspection, we've come to the conclusion that the spark pack is not working or is faulty. Now you would think with it being such a compact unit that it would be very difficult to get to the spark pack to change it, but it's actually quite a simple job. So we'll take you through the steps that's needed to change the spark pack. So the first thing we're going to do is to remove the recoil unit. It's quite simple, 4 bolts, one here, here, one tucked in just behind the handle here, and one on the top. So I'll remove these 4 screws. I can take them completely out, one at a time. And just lift away the recoil. Now we can see the spark pack is actually right here. So we need to remove the top cover to get access through to the spark plug cap that's going to come away with the spark plug. So we'll do that next. So yeah, top cover comes away, which reveals the air filter. Unscrew the little black knob here, anti-clockwise. We can pull the top cover off, and I'll pull the air filter out of the way. And that brings me straight to the spark plug cap, which I can just pull, gently remove the spark plug cap. There we go. I'll take the little grommet off the outside. So the next thing we need to do is to remove this top plastic cover. It's not strictly necessary, but you will find it easier if you remove the top cover. So again, same Allen key, same bolts. There's one here, another one opposite here. Just pop those 2 out. Okay, there's another 2 just inside here at the back. So we'll pop those out. Taking care not to drop them down into the body of the carburetor. So that's those 4. Another one at the front here. Just loosen it off. I'm just pulling the brake back out of the way. Give me a little more room for the Allen key. Okay. So that's those 5 screws out. And now the cover, as you'll see, will completely come away. So we've got the high tension lead here from the spark plug around to the spark pack. And we've got this wire here. Now this is the wire from the engine kill switch. So I'm going to unravel the spark plug high tension lead from around, there we go, just to get a bit of separation between the 2 leads. And as you could see, they're wrapped around each other to keep the wires out of the way of this flywheel. And moving forward, I'm going to remove the spark pack from the engine. Again, same Allen key, 2 screws. Loosen them both off. And these have got a little stack of washers underneath them, so be careful not to drop the washers. That's one. And they are a different length to all the other screws, so keep them to one side. So that lets us lift the spark pack out and away. Okay, so I just need to pull this wire off now with the long nose pliers. Okay. There we go. Long nose pliers was the easy way to get it off. So that's it, that's the spark pack removed. So we're going to refit the spark pack, and you'll see on the outside of the flywheel there are 2 magnets here, just embedded in the side of the flywheel. Okay, so I'm going to bring that point around to where the spark pack is, so the magnets are here. I'm going to take a sheet of A4 paper. I've actually folded this in half and put the sheet of A4 paper down there, down the side of the spark pack. Let me just make that a bit thinner so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, like that. So I can now put the spark pack back in position over its bolts. Just got it trapped in there a second. Into the hole. Now the paper is keeping a clearance between the spark pack and the flywheel. So we've got a working clearance of the two thicknesses of paper, and the magnet is pulling them to that gap. So now I can put the two bolts back in. And that's just a sheet of normal A4 paper folded in half. A piece of thin card would do the job just the same. So I'm just going to nip the two of those first to get it down into position. The magnet is doing the pulling to hold it in the right place. Just work on the two of them at the same time. There we are. And now finally tighten up the two. So if I rotate the flywheel now, cardboard will come with it, and as you can see, we've got clearance between the spark pack and the flywheel. And there's the magnets. You can feel those going across the pole. They're not touching. Giving it a complete rev, everything's fine. Okay, so much the same as before, I'll refit the on-off wire, push the little insulator back on. Made sure that's secure. So now I'm going to wrap the HT lead around 2 or 3 times around the kill wire, and we're back in position here. And that keeps this wire from dangling in the way of the flywheel. So with that HT lead tucked back into this area, I can now stand the unit back up again. I'll just plug the HT lead on top of there just temporarily, and I can now replace the top cover. So I can replace the top cover now. Just going to pull the spark plug lead out from there. Okay, I need to make sure that the top cover goes behind. Let me just bring the brake out of the way. There we are. There's a little insulator here, cardboard insulator. The plastic cover goes the far side of it. Okay, so I should be able to just pull it down into rough position. There. I'm just going to get these 4 screws started at the back here first. So I'm not going to tighten them down, just get them started in their holes to locate it. Not quite. There we go, that's started. That's the second one started. That's that one. That one. And we'll just get this one started as well. Okay, so now that they're all started, I just want to make sure that these wires, the high tension and the stop lead, are in this little slot here, so that when I pull it down, that they're trapped in that position. So that's good. I'll just start by tightening this one here so they don't come out again. Okay. Got a little rubber plug here, which has just dropped out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Just put that back into its position there. Okay. And then tighten down. I'll do the 2 sides. Then the rear. Okay, the one at the front. Just a little awkward to get to this one because of the brake handle. Okay, that's up tight. Just put the little boot back on the spark plug cap. Refit the spark plug cap firmly down. And then put the boot back into its position. Not quite. Back one more. There we are. That's the dust cover back in position. Back on with the air filter. Okay. Back on with the top cover. And finally back on with a little hand wheel. There we are. So we'll just double check now, make sure everything's out of the way, which everything looks good there. Okay, nothing's fouling. Happy. Back on with the recoil. I should be able to just place this in position. That's good. That looks good. The final job. Back in with the 4 screws. I'll just put them all 4 in loosely first of all. Here's the awkward one. I can screw them all fully home. So that's 3 tight, and that's the 4th and final one. Tighten down, just check the recoil action. Yep. And there we have it. That is the spark pack changed. Well, as you saw, it's considering how compact the unit is, it really isn't that difficult to change the spark pack when you've lost spark. Okay, well, I do hope you found this demonstration useful. For more information on this or any of our other products, visit www.p1pe.co.uk. I've been Adrian, and thank you for watching.